Welcome, everyone. Game is about to start. We're about 15 minutes. No, we're about almost 30 minutes behind. And the boys are just getting on the ice right now. We are playing the Stars, probably also known as Honey Bakes. Should be a great game today. The Stars have been doing fantastic in this tournament, winning all their games. And got a 3-minute warm-up here, and then we'll get started. This will be the last game of the showcase. Bit of a different rink, so hopefully the signal holds in this rink. And it's that same rink where the optics are hard. But I'm on a bench. And so one of the boys on the other team, he has a brother that played Elliot's brother. So it's a small hockey world. There's Howell going up, and Shoss into the back of the net. Although we should be warming up the goaltender, just putting him on the pads, getting him used to the shots. Comes Denick. Denick scoring some of the big goals in that game. McKenna. Nemeth. Brindle. Ian. This is Hollis. There goes Howell again. Fazone with the big save. Machai. Incoming Saporito. Saporito with a lot of the forward pressure last game. Going in there. The boys actually doing a really good job of passing last game. Bacana using this to practice my names. 34 is Nemeth. Here we go, coach. Has got them to collect the pucks, and we will begin our puck drop. Machai. Facing off the center. Denick. Saporito changed with Denick. Looks like on D, we have Behan. And can't see the other number. Thank you for the message. It's from Tom Emmers, Grandpa and Grandma Emmers from Nashville, Tennessee in the house. Go Mason and Knights. And Knights get an early rush into the zone, and they start rushing into the zone. Nemeth with a shot. Puck dances across the top of the crease, and back to the point to Behan. Passes it up to Saporito. Saporito with a backhand and goes behind the net. Nachai goes in to try and pick that puck up. And shot towards the net. Nice keep in by Behan. And Saporito going along the top of the house with a big shot. And again! And that opens the score for the Knights. 1-0 early on. Early pressure. And looked like Nemeth, I think, got that goal. So the first shot, so we're seeing repeat play from the earlier game. With that nice shot and deflection. Oh, bit of equipment trouble, so we're going to fix the equipment. Those toe straps are always tough on the goalie pads because sometimes in the warm-up they wiggle loose and then they can really trip you up on the ice. Got Howe facing off. He's got Houston on wing and Howe trying to push ahead with Turkana. And the Stars right away drive into the zone. Picks up the zone. Zone behind the net. And we got Hollis going around the net. He sends it up the boards, sends it up to Howe. Howe cuts back. And Howe trying to get that up. That the zone to Howe. And Stars keep it in. And they get it out. That's going to be an icing call, and the puck will be dropped right back down in the Knights zone. Coach is going for a line change. This is important for tougher games to keep those line changes short, so this is great. The boys will have lots of energy out there. Stars. Shot towards the net, goes wide. In goes Brindle to pick it up. Brindle trying to chip that up the boards. Nemeth. Stars trying to... Stars with a shot. That was Brindle sending it around the boards. And up go the Stars now. And this is Nemeth driving it up the ice. He's got support from Nachai. Sends it over to Nachai. Nachai with a shot. And just goes wide. Nachai knocked down. Danik keeping that puck in. Sends it towards the net. To Nemeth. Nemeth raises it. Goes up and over the net. And the nice back check by Behan. And able to get a stick check, stop the advance of the Stars. That's Nachai driving that up the ice. And Behan doing a good job keeping that puck up. And Stars trying to get a shot off. That's caught in the Nemeth's shin pads. And boys battling to get it up the side here. Sorry for the optics. And here we go, Nachai trying to bring that up the ice. Behan chips it up the ice. And in chases Danik and Stars. Oh, that gets stopped by Saporito. Saporito on the rush. Saporito shot towards the net. That gets tied up by the feet. And there goes Saporito again. Saporito driving that in. Nachai up to Saporito. Danik heads for the front of the net. Stars send that up the boards. Picked up by Brindle. Brindle sends that back. Danik keeps that in. That gets picked up by Nachai. Nachai goes across the top. Nachai with a shot. And the zone. Tried to get that past the Stars. And back check by Hollis. Howe now. Battling with the puck at the corner. Stars win that battle. They start bringing it up. Pass it out front. Puck is loose. And Great work by Houston. Houston gets that up to Saporito. Saporito on the rush. Saporito right here. Battling with Howe and Houston. And the boys win that battle. Saporito driving up the ice. Howe goes in there. And Stars putting pressure back the other way. Nice save by Hollis. Hollis stops that advance from the Stars. Howe goes in there, kicks it up to Pizzone. Pizzone sends it in the end zone. Stars wind around the net. They shoot that up. And puck goes up the other way. Foot race now. This may be icing, and this is going to be an icing call. And the puck will be dropped down in the Star zone. Boys go for a change. And we have out here the Chai with Denick and Tricana. On point we have Behan and Brindle. Puck drop. Stars trying to get it out. Brindle. Keeping that into Denick. Help. Tricana driving across the top. Nice keep in by Behan. Behan backhands it up over the players. And Stars pick that up. They start driving that up the neutral zone. And that gets stopped by Tricana. And Brindle over to Nachai. Brindle knocked down. Nachai driving that up. And shot towards the front of the net. Tricana picked that up, trying to get another shot on the net. Stars bringing that up the ice. Some nice battle at the side here. The boys relentless on getting the puck. Tricana and Brindle now with a nice shot up the side, chased by Nachai now. Nachai skating in. And Stars turning it back the other way. Chased over now by Hollis. Denick picks that up. Denick trying to get that out. Stars keep that in. And somehow the gate opened. Usually that gate has... The gate usually has trouble. That happened in our first game where the gate didn't shut correctly. Well, boys go for a change. 8:23 left in the first period. It's 1-0 for Pittsburgh. Face off back. Goes into the neutral zone. Chased right away by Saporito. Saporito on the rush. Saporito rushing up the ice. Shot. And puck loose in front. And Saporito sends it out to the front of the net. Howe stops the puck from going out. That gets picked up by Saporito again. Saporito driving that up. Shot. And caught by the goaltender. Stars goaltender. Puck will be dropped to the left of the goaltender. We got Nemeth facing off. On point, we have Hollis and Pizzone. Howe goes in there. Back to Pizzone. Pizzone with a shot. Going for that corner, but it does go wide. And Stars trying to get that puck out again. Pizzone keeps that puck in. And Stars starts driving that out. Two on one. 2 against 1. Stars driving that in. And Stars shot. Big save by Chimenti. He got his toe on that, and that goes to the side. Knight's trying to get that out. And our defensemen keep that in. Howe chips that up the boards. And now another chip up the boards by Saporito. Saporito and Nemeth driving up the ice. Hollis sends that back into the zone. Chased now by Saporito. Saporito driving in there. Saporito comes out from the side. He gets stick checked by Stars. And Stars trying to drive that up the ice. Sent in by Fazone. And now chased by... Oh, and that's going to be offside. So we got Houston facing off. Turkana on one side, Danik on the other. On point, we have Brindle. And I can't see the other two. Stars. Oh, nice stick work by Danik. Keeping that puck from advancing. Behan putting pressure on good positioning by Behan. And he's able to cut that pass. And not able to get the shot off. Turkana battling with the Stars. Sends it up the boards. That gets stopped by the Stars defense. Stars takes a look, sends it shot towards the net. That gets caught in traffic in the front. Stars pick it up, try to send it back out. Deflected out by Houston. Houston now chasing. Stars send it back into the zone. And now Brindle sends it to the weak side. Not enough energy to go out. It does finally go out. And Turkana battling in the side here. Turkana up to Danik. Danik back to Turkana. Boys doing a good battle here. And Houston to Turkana. Turkana breaks into the zone. And in goes Danik. Danik, nice backhand, and that is offside. That looked... I may not have seen it. Okay, well, exciting period. 5:20 left in the first. 1-0 for the Knights. And Knights putting on big pressure. We got Nemeth facing off. Nachai on the wing. And Saporito. Saporito drives in quick. Picks up that puck. And Nemeth out front. And that goes across the top of the house. And the Stars pick it up. Stars now driving. And foot race with Fazone and the Stars. Fazone stick check, and they go wide. They send that back out front, but good effort by Fazone. That was just enough to cause the puck to go wide. And Stars again, shot towards the net. And nice stop by Chimenti. Puck will be dropped to the left of Chimenti. 4:51 left in the first. 1-0 for the Knights. The facing off is Nachai. Nachai pushes ahead. Up comes Nachai again. Nachai trying to get out of the zone. He does get out of the zone. He starts rushing up the ice. Nachai to Fazone. Fazone kicks it into the zone. That gets picked up by the Stars. And boys now start driving that back in. They wait for them to get out. Delayed offside. And boys do circle out, but that's enough for the Stars to regroup. And now chased by Hollis and shot towards the net. And Chimenti gets a piece of that. Stars again trying to get another shot off. They shoot towards the net. Chimenti stops that. And now goes up. This is Saporito. Saporito driving up the ice. Saporito cuts back. He's got support from Nachai. Saporito with a shot. Gets caught in the middle. Saporito, a shot again. Nachai on the side, trying to get rebound. But that gets picked up by the Stars. Stars driving that up the ice. In goes Howe. Howe looks like he was watching his brother this weekend. And Nemeth. Sorry, that was Hollis. Sends it up. Howe picks it up. Sends that over to Houston. Houston driving in with Howe. Howe up to Houston. And shot and far up top corner. And wow. Howe, Houston, top corner. .311 left in the first period. And Pittsburgh playing a high-pressure game. Howe driving in. Sorry, I got caught watching the play and I didn't move the camera. Boys keeping that puck in. And that's Turkana. Turkana takes a look, tries to get that over front. That gets caught on the Stars' feet. Stars now driving up the ice. Nice work by Behan. Keeps that in. Turkana. Stars finally get that out. Oh, delayed offside. Delayed offside. Boys have to clear it. And Stars now regroup, driving that up, and that's going to be a penalty. A hooking on Turkana. This will be the first penalty kill of the game. It's at 2:30 left in the first. So, boys go on a PK, and the puck will be dropped down inside the zone. So the trick here is just get the puck out over the blue line. It's Houston facing off. Houston drives it, tries to drive that out of the zone, and he gets it out of the zone, sends that down the ice. Chase now by Howe. Howe trying to cut across the front. Shot, and Stars send that out. They're saying hold that, and Howe comes out, and Stars have a chance to regroup. The boys can go in now and chase. In goes Brindle. Brindle chasing the Star, and they're calling Houston. Houston goes in. Houston shot, rebound, and the Stars regroup. Howe comes back. That's Behan. Behan stops the advance. Howe sends it back up the ice. Howe facing off against Kuhn. And Kuhn, his older brother, played against Howe's older brother last weekend. So it's a small hockey world. Denick out on the ice now. Denick trying to get that puck up. Stars do have a chance. They backhanded over to Chimenti. It's 1:05 left, 34 in the penalty. Another shot from the point. Puck loose. Shot gets caught in Denick's feet. And that was a glove save by Chimenti. 57 seconds left, 27 of the penalty, so we will have 30 seconds in the period where we're at even strength. Facing off looks to be Denick. Denick tries to push that ahead. Stars getting that puck around. Nice chip to the side by Fazzone. Boys battling in the side here. Boys putting a lot of pressure on, battling on the side. Denick comes back, shot towards the net, goes behind. In goes Denick to chase it. Chased now by Nachai. Stars cut back. Open up the space. Stars with a big shot. Goes up and over the net. In goes Hollis. Hollis sends it up the boards. Now the boys are on a rush. This is Nachai. Nachai with Denick. Back up to Nachai. Nachai and Nemeth. Going in. And shot out front. And Stars trying to get that out of the zone. They do get that out of the zone. And that's the end of the period. So, wow, very exciting first period. 2-0. The Knights end at 2-0 against the Stars. And 15 minutes left in the second. But lots of action, both directions. But the Knights putting up a good defense.
He saved the last one. From my boy.
What's that?
My boy made a last shot.
Oh, that was your boy, and he made a.
Not the over one.
Yeah, but the one where the goalie got it in the glove. Oh, that was going for the top corner.
That's very good.
Oh wow.
Fun game.
This is it's intense. Yeah. Just talking to one of the other dads here filming, and his son made that shot that was going for the top corner that Chimenti caught that in his glove. So that would have opened up the scoring right at the end of the period.
We're going to try to see if we got time to.
So boys talking, I think. Should be facing off here soon. They're going to switch sides.
Don't trust them.
And face off. Sides are switched. We got out here Houston, Howe, and Tricana. And on point, we have Brindle and I think Fazone. "15 minutes starting in the second. 2-0 Knights." Howe picks that up right away. Howe driving that up, backhands that up through the feet. Stars cutting back. Now pressure from Houston. Houston drives that into the Stars zone. They send that up. Brindle keeps that puck in. And Saporito trying to get that puck towards the net. Stars do get that. And now Stars start driving up. Nice stick check from Behan. And some battling in the side there. Howe picks that up. Howe trying to get that through the feet of the Stars. Didn't quite work. And Howe battling in the side there. Stars do break into the zone. Behan steps up, stops the puck, and Behan chips it out of the zone. And this should result in an offside, I believe. Maybe not. Howe takes it wide. And Saporito right there sends it up to Saporito. Saporito on the rush. Saporito driving up. He gets intercepted by the Stars, and the Stars chip it up the ice. That gets picked up by Houston. Houston over to Howe. Howe driving up the ice. And Howe hauled down. Both boys fall down. And Howe sends it to the front of the net, and Stars send it out. In chase by Behan. Foot race. Behan. And puck will be dropped to the right of Chimenti. Stars cycle it around. Knights still trying to put pressure to get it out. Stars with a direct shot to the net. That gets caught in the traffic in the front. Tricana pushes it to the outside. Gets picked up now by Hollis. Hollis chips it up the boards. Battling there. Stars holding the puck in. Stars still holding the puck in. They pass across. And another shot towards the net. That goes wide. And Stars putting lots of pressure on here. That's picked up now by Nachai. Nachai driving that up the ice. He's got with him Denik. Denik, Nachai. Nachai with a shot. Goes wide. In goes Tricana to pick up that loose puck at the corner. Fazone stops the puck from going out. And Tricana back to the point to Nachai. Nachai with a shot and up over the goalie's stick into the back of the net, making that a 3-0 game at 12:17 left in the second period. Boys putting on huge pressure. Although Stars have been doing a great job, something to watch for is Stars have been keeping it in at the blue line and getting some more shots on net. So this will be interesting to see how this evolves. Stars break into the Knight zone, shot towards the net. Chimenti covers it. Immediately not taking any chances. Puck is dropped. Kicked ahead. Stars get a chance. Shot towards the net goes wide. Brindle going in. Howe picks it up behind the net. Howe trying to get that up to Behan. Behan headmans it up to Safarito. Safarito driving it up the ice with Brindle and Nemeth. And Nemeth trying to get that back in. And Stars. Howe pushes out ahead. And now Behan on a foot race. Behan cuts back right away. Sends that up the boards. Howe chips that up. Howe knocked down, but that's still enough to get it over to now up to Nemeth. Nemeth driving that in. And stick check from the Stars. Safarito sends that back to the point. Backhand by Behan. Trying to send that up towards the net. Now goes the Stars driving up the ice. Behan. And offside. So we got a 3-0 hockey game for the Knights. 10:53 left in the second period. Turkana goes ahead, picks it up. He's working with Denick. Denick and Houston trying to keep that up to the neutral zone. Stars do get that in the zone. The zone trying to send that back out. Gets that up to Houston. Houston start advancing up the ice. Denick working on the side there. Stars trying to get that back out. Goes back to Hollis. Hollis sends that back up to Turkana. Boys pushing at the puck. Goes up to Turkana. Turkana to Houston, and they start breaking that in. And really no mobility in the neutral zone. Stars do start to take it wide. That's the trick. If they can bring it over to the weak side, that is going to open up some space. Stars breaking it into the Knights zone. Knights send that up to the neutral zone. Stars taking that wide. They send that wide. Denick chasing him, and that is offside. And puck will be dropped just outside the Knights zone. Puck is dropped. Nemeth trying to push that ahead. The Stars do push that ahead, and Stars start advancing towards the net. Behan with the stick check. Shot towards some little bit of shoving there, but nothing too bad. And Chimenti does a nice save there. Puck will be dropped. In the zone, Stars taking it across the top of the house. Chimenti catches it out of the air, and another nice shot by the Stars. Puck will be dropped. So, trick is the boys have got to watch the puck going across the top there. Houston pushes the puck up. Now goes Safarito. Safarito driving that up the ice. And Stars now trying to get that out of the zone. Brindle challenges the Star. That was Nachai. Nachai on the rush back. Behan with the stick check. Nice Back check by Nachai. That stops the advance. The Stars do get a shot towards the net. Puck loose in the house, but picked up by Saporito. Saporito driving up the side. He gets checked into the board, and game is getting a little bit more physical here. And boys kicked out ahead. That's up to Nemeth now. Nemeth hauled down, but in goes Nachai. Nachai with a shot, and he's able to get a shot off. And puck goes back the other way. A lot of back and forth action. Behan picks it up. Behan cuts back, gets it back up, goes to Nemeth. Nemeth across to Saporito. Saporito and Howe driving towards the net. Saporito with a shot. Glove save by the Stars goaltender. 7:55 left in the second. Lots of good action in this game. Trying to find a window I can go up. There. Howe facing off. Got Hollis on point. Howe sends it over to the front. Shot by the zone. Zone back to Howe. Howe trying to get that over to the top. That's kept in by Hollis. Stars trying to break out here. Rushed by Howe. Howe and the foot race. Howe with a back check. Hollis comes back, sends that up the boards. That's kept in by the Stars D. Stars D shot towards the net. Another save by Chimenti. Facing off, I believe that is Houston. Houston, Howe, and Turkana on the front line. Stars, shot towards the net, picked up by Turkana. Turkana sends it over to Houston. And Stars trying to stick handle the top, shot towards Chimenti. Big pad save by Chimenti. And around the boards goes, and Howe has the puck. Howe driving out up. He gets that up towards Chimenti. Chimenti driving that in now. And stick poke check by the goalie. And almost a chance here. Back and forth. Stars driving back the other way. Hollis trying to stick check. Shot towards the net. That hits the side of the post. Goes to the back of the net. Up goes. This is now Hollis driving up the ice with support from Turkana. Over to Turkana. And Stars with that puck, and they start sending it back up the other way. Star player now driving that in. That's picked up by Houston. Houston patient with the shot, gets that up to Howe. Howe chips that out of the zone, and Howe and Turkana on the rush. Oh, Howe goes offside, and Stars now taking it back the other way. And they're offside. That allows all teams to change. That was some hectic back and forth there by both teams. 5:55 left in the second period. Got Denick, Nachai on the front line with Nemeth. And Denick with a nice stick check. Stops the advance from the Stars. Chased now by Behan. Behan on the foot race. Behan sends it up the boards. That gets stopped by the Stars on the side of the boards. He was trying to get that up to Nemeth. Stars trying to pass that to the front. That goes all the way to the other side. Some battling in the side here. That goes out front. Stars all alone in the front. And shot. And that opens the score for the Stars, 3-1 at 5:21 left in the first period. And they got open there in the top. Stars now driving that up the ice. In goes Denik trying to send that up the board. Stars keeping that puck in. Stars trying to capitalize on their momentum. That's stopped by Behan. Behan sends that up the board to Denik, then to Nemeth, and they get that into the neutral zone. Kept in now by Brindle. Brindle trying to send that over to Denik, and Behan stops the advance from the Stars. Behan battling here. Behan gets that back up to Machai, but Stars do turn that over. And Stars, they miss pass, and that goes to Nemeth. Nemeth starts driving that up the ice. Kept in now by Behan. Behan driving towards the net. Shot towards the net. That gets caught by the Stars player. Stars player. Stars now trying to break that out. That's Denik comes back, sends that up the boards, and 3:47 left. Howe picks up the puck in the corner. Howe battling in the corner there. Gets that back to Behan. Behan with a shot. Goes to Safarito. Safarito, Howe, shot towards the net. Pad save by the Stars goalie. Howe goes in there. Battles with the puck. Back to Safarito. Safarito with a shot. Howe! And that goes in. Safarito with the shot. Rebound. Howe pokes it in at the side. And makes it a 4-1 hockey game at 3:33 in the second period. Stars advancing in. That's stopped by Pizzone. Stars send that back in, but they're offside. Delayed offside. Gives Knights a chance to regroup here, and that is an offside. Facing off is Howe against Coon. And boys battle to get the puck up the center of the ice. Up goes Safarito. Shots off the goalie's head, and quite a save by the goalie. That goes to the outside. And Knights trying to get that back out front. That's Howe with the puck. Howe takes a look. Howe with the shot. It's another save by the Stars goalie. 2:40 left in this period. Howe goes in. And Stars trying to get out of the zone. Howe chasing the Stars player around the net. And that's picked up by Safarito. Safarito and Howe driving towards the net. Safarito shot and in. So that makes 5-1. 2:17 left in the second. New set of boys out. So we got Denik, Turkana, and Machai on forward. We got Behan and Brindle on D. Behan goes over, stick check. Oh, Stars left, right out in front, and he stick handles, gets that into the top corner. Nice shot, and that was 5. Makes that 5-2. 2:06 left in the second. Behan picks that up. Behan sends it up the boards. Boys battling in the side there. I'll try to get up and over the ref. And Stars bringing it out of the zone. They start driving up the ice. That gets blocked. Nice block by Behan. And Boys battling in the neutral zone here. Behan sends it back up the neutral zone. And Stars send it over to the weak side. That opens up a rush for the Stars. And Denik chases him down. Stars trying to send that back to the point. They actually send that back out into the neutral zone. And Stars bring that back around. Stars send that back up. Headman that. And the Chai with the back check. And Denik in front tries to get that out of the zone. Stars cut back. And Stars trying to get open again. That gets stopped by Denik. Denik sending that up the boards. Shot towards the net by the Stars. Some battling in the side here. Denik battling that up. Nachai chips that up the boards. He starts on the rush. Both boys knocked down. And Stars still retain control of the puck. Behan intercepts that puck. But the Stars turn that over and they get a breakaway on the net. Shot on Nachai. And Brindle comes back, picks that up right away. Big save by Nachai. 7 seconds left in the period. That may have been the biggest save of the game so far. That could have changed momentum in the other direction. And we end the period tied. So we started the period at 3-0. Now the period is 5-2. So definitely both teams tied that period, but exciting goals both ways. "15-minute third period. We should be resuming shortly. I think coach probably just saying, hey, keep up the momentum, keep the pressure going, because that's what's going to... There's Houston skating his feet. He's itching to get going. Puck will be dropped. We'll be switching ends again. We got Nemeth facing off, Howe on wing, and Safarito on wing. On D, we have Fazone and Hollis. Boys kick it ahead right away. That's Nemeth driving up the ice. Nemeth with a shot. And saved by the Stars goalie. Howe goes in. Kicks that out front. And boys pick that up. That's Nemeth tries to pick that up. Howe kicks that over to the front. That gets stopped by the Stars, and Stars send that out of the zone. Now chased by Hollis. Hollis chips that back up the other way. Goes to Howe. Howe driving that in with Nemeth. Howe kicks that over to Nemeth. Nemeth on the breakaway. Nemeth backhand rebound. Good save by the Stars goalie. And Stars start bringing it back the other way. Nice chase by Safarito. Safarito puts the pressure on. Stars kick it over to the far side. And Fazone and Hollis trying to defend here. They shoot. The puck goes to the side. And Chimenti with the big save. And 14:02 left in this third period. Boys chip it ahead. That's Tricana. Tricana tries to get that out of the zone. Defense keeps that in. In chases Denik. Denik battling. He's knocked down. Denik battling on the side there with support from. No, Denik got that. I think that's Houston. Yeah, Houston. But Stars keep that in, and Stars driving that up towards. Kick to the side by Tricana. Tricana now battling with the Stars defense. Try to get that up so we can see. And Stars doing a great job of keeping that in. And Denik chasing the Stars. Shot towards the nets. Shot again. And Chimenti with the save. And boys can't get it out. And they finally do get that puck out. And Stars get advanced back in again. Chased by Behan. Denik sends it around the boards. Chased now by Houston. Houston trying to beat that defense to the puck. The Stars defense keep that puck in. And Stars having good control in the Knights zone here. They get that open over to the open Star. And Behan intercepts that. Gets that back up to the point. And Brindle breaks that out. Denik keeps that puck. The bouncing Stars do get that back in again. Stars with the great pressure. This is Houston. Houston chips that puck up, and this is going to be an icing call, but that was a good play because it's going to allow the boys to get a change of legs and try to regroup there. The Stars doing a great job on that last shift. .12:03 left in the third, and it's 5-2 Knights. Nachai trying to get that out. Now, finally, I think that was Behan that sent that puck up the boards. Another icing call. And Stars doing a good job this third period. Keeping the pressure in the zone of the Knights. 11:47 left in the third. Knights facing off. Knights pushing ahead. Shot from the Stars. Defenseman stopped by Chimenti. Saporito skating that up the ice. Saporito gets that back to Nemeth. Nemeth back up to Saporito. Saporito has it behind the net. Saporito trying to cut back here. Trying to get that out front. He's battled with the Stars. That's nicely kept in by Hollis. And shot towards the net. And saved by the Stars goaltender. It's 11:15 left in the third period. Howe with Tricana and Houston. Howe facing off. Howe tries to push out ahead. Howe goes back to Brindle. Brindle shot towards the net. And Stars trying to get that out. Behan kept that in. Behan shot. That gets intercepted. And Behan, good back check, gets that puck back up to Howe. Howe chips that back into the end zone, to the Stars zone. And Stars send that around to the weak side. Brindle racing to keep that puck in. He makes it. And the Stars putting on lots of pressure. Behan now with Behan knocked down. And that is going to be, I think, an interference or boarding penalty against the Stars. And that's going to put the Knights on a penalty, or on a power play. Got Houston facing off. Houston sends that towards the net. That goes behind the net. Turkana and Howe go in. Houston cuts in, keeps that puck back, trying to get that back up to Turkana. Stars chip that ahead into the neutral zone, and that's sent in by Brindle. Behan. Stars driving that up. Behan with the Jets trying to catch up to him. A nice stick check by Behan. He gets that back up to Howe. Howe. And Houston goes in, picks it up. Stars send it into the zone, but Houston picking that behind the net. He cuts back. He gets that out of the zone, and now foot race ensues with Behan. Behan putting pressure on the Stars player. Stars send it around the boards. And nice keep in by Demick. And Stars take it around to the weak side. Nice cutback by Behan. Behan lifts it up in the air, sends it. That gets picked up by Nachai. Nachai trying to get that out front. Nachai battling in the side here. And we get a change from Behan. And Stars have a breakaway. Brindle skating as fast as he can. And Brindle able to get that puck off. We're 14 seconds left in this penalty in the power play. Try to get the camera up and above the ref. And up goes Nachai now. Nachai on the rush. Nachai driving down. And he does a nice dig and backhand into the net. And that results in a 4-goal lead. It's going to be 6-2 for the Knights at 8:34 left in the third period. Boys kick that up. Nemeth to Nachai. Stars trying to keep one man high now. And Denick come racing back. And now Nemeth breaks in with Nachai. Nemeth with a shot towards the net. Shot again, that goes wide. Picked up now by Fazone on the other side. And Nachai trying to put pressure on the Star. And nice stick check by Denick. That gets it over to Nachai. Nachai up with Nemeth. Nachai shot towards the net. Nachai tries to send that out front. Goalie holds the stick out to keep it going behind the net. And shot towards the net. And Fazone keeps that puck in for the Knights. In goes Denick. Denick chasing that down. Denick sends it out to front. That gets intercepted by Stars in front. 7:12 left in this game. 6-2 Knights. Howe goes in. Tries to stick check. And that. We got Fazone here trying to get that puck going back up the other way. And Houston picks that up. Houston knocks down. I'll get that up and above the referee. And we can see what's going on. Stars defense keep that in. They send that to the front of the net. Rebound, shot. They take that around to do a wraparound. And up comes that Safarito, I believe. Safarito trying to bring that back up the ice. Stars keep that in. Stars, another shot towards the net. And chased by Howe now. Howe goes in. Puts pressure on the Star. Now Safarito. And the Star sends that back into the zone. Chased now by Hollis. Hollis picks that up. Hollis trying to drive that up towards Howe and Saporito. And Howe backhanding up towards Saporito. Boys trying to break this out, and Stars keep it in. Howe cuts that around, sends that around to the weak side, and up the boards. That gets kept in the side by the Stars player. Stars doing a great job this period of keeping the puck in. Howe sends it around the boards again. And this time Saporito, over to Saporito. Saporito on the rush. Saporito driving towards the net. And that gets stopped by the Stars, and the Stars start going the other way. And Stars, it's going to be a breakaway for the Stars. Stars coming down, and shot. That goes wide. In comes Behan. Behan picks up the puck, sends that back up to Saporito. Saporito on another rush. That gets stopped by the Stars in the neutral zone. And the Stars start advancing back the other way, and that is offside and gives us a little bit of a breather and allows the boys to regroup. And 5:02 left in the third period. 6-2 for the Knights. Boys chipped up the boards here. Turkana battling with the try. Support from the try. You can see the try getting that up there. Gets that over to Denick. Denick to Behan. Behan taking that wide and gets that into the Stars zone. Stars do get that back out. Now chased by Brindle. Brindle on the foot race. Brindle now takes that wide, chips that up the boards. Turkana now chasing that. Denick. Stars bringing that out of the zone. Chased by Brindle. Denick and Behan trying to catch up to him. And he runs out of space, so Denick and Behan keep it. Whoa! That got caught in the feet of Turkana, but Chimenti saw that and got his glove on that. 3:58 left in the third. 6-2 for the Knights. Puck is dropped. Howe chases over to the side. Howe chips that up the boards, and this is going to be an icing call. And 3:45 left in the game. Puck is dropped. Stars trying to backhand that over. That's picked up now by Hollis. Hollis backhands that up the boards. Boys battling in the side here. I'll try to raise the premises to see what's going on. They do get that out. That is Nemeth. Nemeth driving up with Howe and Stars. Turn that over, but that gets stopped by the zone, and now Saporito driving that in. Howe at the front, shot across, and puck goes to the side. Howe picks up on the side, tries to send that back over. He gets stopped down, and some battling at the side here. Knights, the zone, sends that over to Nemeth. Nemeth, puck loose in front, and Stars defense stopped that shot from Nemeth. And foot race now ensues. And great skating effort by Fazone there, avoiding the player from getting a good shot off. So we got 2:39 left in this third period. 6-2. Houston facing off. Houston wins that faceoff, pushes it ahead. It goes back to Houston. Houston driving that up the center of the ice. He blows a tire, and Stars get it back going the other way. Turkana sends that back up to Houston. Houston gets it into the Stars zone. He sends that towards the front, towards Brindle. Brindle and Turkana, Denick. And that does go back to Behan, and Behan chips that in. Chased now by Turkana. Stars cut back. And they start going back the other way. That's blocked by Denick. He gets it over to Houston. Houston in the corner, knocked down. Turkana goes in to help. Shot over towards the net. Turkana chases that in. Nice work by Brindle. Brindle gets that up to... Couldn't quite see. I think that was Houston. Yeah, to Houston. Houston trying to shoot. That does go around the boards. Behan pinching in to help out. And boys battling at the side. Denick with Turkana. Turkana gets the puck, sends it over to the front of the net, and Stars send it back. Stars trying to send it to the zone, kept in by Behan. Behan gets it up to Turkana. Turkana, shot! And goalie meant to push that to the side, and unfortunately for the goalie, that kind of went into the back of the net. So 7-2 for the Knights. 1:02 left in the period. Boys doing a fantastic job here. That's Saporito in the corner. Saporito chips that, tries to chip that out front. Nice work by Fazone to keep that puck in. Stars trying to get that puck back out. And they take that back around the other way. Gets stopped by Fazone. Stars fall down. It's going to be tripping on... And the Stars start bringing that up the ice. And Stars get a chance. Shot. And 2 seconds left. Stars will go on a 2-second power play. And tripping by Nemeth. Stars not going to pull their goalie. 2:44 left. Turkana facing off. And that should be it. That's it for the game. Boys winning. Probably their toughest game of the whole tournament. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Great celebration there by the boys. And we weren't expected to win this just because of the scores we were looking at with the Stars. And the boys doing a great job making this all work. Thank you very much, Stars, for the game. And we will see you next time.